Hey, yo, can I tell you know any water bottle now?
Of course you can.
That's one too.
Oh, that's like $3 worth of water. It's like that.
Did you get blood?
I did. Take two. Extracurricular-Nonsense. Like and subscribe on Facebook.
Am I the only person that don't fuck with purified water? I needed to be spring water, but because I was on sale.
Sometimes I'll make an exception.
But I fuck with spring water.
Spring water's cool. Spring water's cool. I'm a generic Deer Park guy.
Whoa!
Deer Park is
Trash.
spring water.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll drink anything if I'm thirsty, but I have preferences.
To what?
Like Fiji.
No, but those are great waters, but you're not going bottles in bulk.
I have.
They're expensive.
Not really. If
No.
buy it in bulk.
Yeah, if you buy in bulk, go to BJ's or like
Sam's,
Sam's.
yeah.
Buy like big ass 24 cases. They're not expensive.
I gotta check that out.
That's why people look like they balling with it.
You literally pay like $2 more in bulk
You're just
for
making,
that than you pay for the beer bar.
you're just making like a conscious decision. Like, yeah, I'm getting these orders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We're
saying?
gonna talk about this off camera. That's why he's in a important conversation.
So one of the biggest differences is you gotta make sure they're cold. Cause I
Well,
hate
you buy them,
drinking.
they're gonna be hot. Yeah.
Yeah, but I hate drinking warm Fiji.
Well,
It's not the same.
I really don't have that much experience drinking Fiji water. Like,
Oh really?
no.
I forget room temperature.
Might-
Like,
It's not Fiji.
I really think that like I mean realistically it stops at Deer Park. Like, I'm
For
cool
real?
with that. I'm cool with that. Or like realistically, my favorite is Poland Springs. But, like,
Poland
I
Springs.
hate Poland Springs. Actually.
Poland Springs is
What is that?
delicious.
I hate Poland Springs.
What I hate is
What-
fucking Dasani or
What's the water?
Aquafina.
Whoa. Aquafina's gross.
Yeah.
Dasani, the water itself is gross. They got the best water bottle.
That's the
That's
No,
great.
because the way that they got, I always call it the black people top, yo. Because
So
you
you
don't,
like the way you put your mouth on
you don't
it?
have to do this right here. You
Okay.
can do-
Okay.
You can drink it regular. You can drink like a regular human being, yo. You don't got to squeeze your lips together, yo. I love it. I love not having to squeeze my lips together, yo.
How do we get here?
Let 'em live, you know, let 'em live.
We here. What are we starting today?
Yo, the top is one of your phone, bro.
We deleted it all. You said you want to do
That is not what I said.
it. It was like, no, we did.
I really had to sit there and think about, like, did I say that?
No, we lied. That was a lie. I definitely threw one under the bus by accident. Abortion law. Start with the abortion law. So for people,
Go straight to the kill.
let's get the bullshit out of the way. So for our viewers and some of me, because I'm not too up on it, abortion law. What is the new abortion law? You said it's basically making it so abortion is damn near
So cut and dry.
You know how underfunded this podcast is that my fucking dishwasher is still going. Like niggas didn't even have the audacity to stop the
This is not
dishwasher.
the dishwasher.
we here now.
Hey yo, you're in the process of cleaning, yo. We're not gonna ever stop that.
We here now.
Oh no, I only clean
I
this.
don't think
one
nobody
because I
knows
was
until
there.
we said it though.
You know what I'm saying? And I've actually saved dishes for the next load in the dishwasher because I will not be doing it.
So basically, the abortion law, Alabama is
I aborted them dishes.
has made it where as though in the future women won't be able to get abortion under any circumstances.
But then Mississippi fell asleep.
They're in the process of following suit. Yep. How you feel about that?
I feel like. Okay.
Oh, now you want to let me talk.
Oh.
Now you want to let me talk because
Now it's the art show.
okay, this is what we doing now.
I mean, they got love for
But
the
basically,
curator.
but basically, I don't know, like kind of like you were saying, you know, off camera, there's definitely situations where I'm like, I'm completely okay with you getting an abortion. I definitely consider myself pro-life in situations where you might have been hooking up with somebody, didn't expect it. I think the responsible thing to do would be to bring that child in this world and raise them from that point on. Of course, the world doesn't always work like that. In situations where you're being, you went through a rape, a molestation, anything like that, it's definitely a different thing where you should have the right to abort that baby.
Right.
Even still, for me personally, even still in a situation like that, I'm like, it's something about mentally in my mind. I'm still taking her life in my mind. Not to say that that's wrong. I definitely see why you would. I definitely think you should have the choice to. But as far as the law itself, I don't necessarily agree with that. I definitely think it's a circumstance by circumstance thing.
I think there's just a level of like never saying never that I don't like, you know, where they've just made it is so final and so like you can never do this no matter what the situation. I feel like there are situations like I totally agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
There are situations like rape, molestation, incest, things like that, where I feel like that should be an option for a woman that's trying to make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
But that being still said, I also think that it's overlooking a lot of rights for, you know what I'm saying, for the father.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's really this is another step in the opposite direction of equal rights, because when you talk about equal rights, this is more and more becoming equal rights to y'all. Like equal is how y'all.
And just
see
women's
it.
rights. It's becoming
Exactly.
more women's
It's
rights.
just
Like men just
And I'm not
follow
saying
suit.
not saying that everybody doesn't deserve to be fair, but I feel like fair should be fair. And if you're telling me that I'm 50% of this baby and I'm on the hook financially and socially, then I should have some sort of say so. I feel like that's not the case.
I agree with both of you guys, man. I really do think it's cut and dry. You hit it right over the head. It's definitely circumstantial. I'm at a place where I've accepted the fact that this country is never going to get to a point where they're going to hold women as accountable for babies as they hold men. I've accepted it. Like they're never going to be held to the same standard as we are. When you hear women say, I hear a lot of women say stuff. A lot of women say stuff like, "Well, he shouldn't have came in her, or he should have nutted in her." Well, that was two people that had to happen.
And I feel like that was kind of the point.
What was kind of the point?
Of what you laid down for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Man.
yeah, but in these discussions where people feel as though in these discussions people feel as though men absolutely are wrong in every situation and women have no accountability for laying down and opening their legs. If a dude come in them, it's all the dude's fault. If they get pregnant, it's the dude's fault. If they don't have an abortion, it's the dude's fault. They have an abortion, it's the dude's fault.
I guarantee you, and I was thinking about what you said, I guarantee you if there were to be some amendments to some child support laws that would make women as financially responsible.
Hold them as responsible as we're held.
They would be like, oh, he has to, it's like, it's just always a flip on like how you can do less and I have to do more and you're such a victim and you need like I need to like hold your hand while you do some shit, but I can never say anything.
You have no say so in whether this baby that I help you made gets the right to live or not. Like, so if I have no say so in if that baby lives or not, why should I have any say so in if I should stay or not? I should have
say so in the financial.
I should have equal rights in not being a part of baby's life as you have in not keeping the baby.
Exactly.
Like it's really simple. I don't like. I get to the base of it all the time where women don't see how a man not wanting to be a part of baby's life is the same as a woman wanting an abortion. They're literally the same thing.
Yeah.
The woman doesn't want the baby, she gets an abortion. The man doesn't want the baby, he disappears. It's literally the same thing. The woman just gets stuck with a baby. That's your choice. You chose to have it.
I mean, I totally agree, and I'm not saying that there shouldn't be child support or like there shouldn't be some sort of financial responsibility.
I think pre-production, you said something that really like. I've been arguing in one way for so long. I never thought about it from that perspective, and you said it, and I agree with it. If the father is there through the whole process and is accepting of it, and this and this and this, oh, you paying child support. Like that's a valid thing. Like you was for the cause, you was down for shorty, you was down for the baby. Yo, you the father.
That's a legal thing. If you claim to be the
even if you
put
your name on
this state,
you not
bro. In this state,
and DNA, even if the DNA can come back, And really, if the judge
the state of Maryland,
the
Maryland does not care if a DNA test comes back and says you're not the father. If you signed that birth certificate, you are legally the father.
Yep.
And it's crazy because knowing that has me in a mindset where as though even if I know for a fact that's my baby, I'm not signing it until I get the DNA test. I'm not signing shit until I get the DNA test just to make sure I know what's what.
Protect myself.
Exactly.
Just like chicks say they want to protect themselves.
Yeah, I'm protecting myself. Trying to protect myself and maybe pay for maybe 18 years. That ain't mine.
It's gonna look ignorant in the delivery room when you get that baby to the nurse, so you be like,
listen.
Sorry, could you for what? Well, we need 2 signatures.
I'm a holding all yo, but can you swallow them off real quick?
Oh,
For real, at least something.
You stab that joint, you bleeding. That joint bleed. You just stab that joint. I want to see it better have my blood in there. You feel me?
Just wipe the baby on, like, yup, need some of that, no. I need a little bit of that, young man.
Definitely though, man. Like,
I just think, it's just like, I never agreed with the, and that's like, I just never agreed with the never say never shit. Like, it's just like, I just don't think there's a situation where you can really say never, because it's like,
I think abortion.
Circumstances change quick, and you don't know what you're doing, seriously.
Yeah, I think abortion and child support it's such a complicated and great area, the topic and discussion, but a large part of the country wants to just act like it's cut and dry. Like boom, 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 cut and dry. You don't get no say so. Like
one thing I heard that I thought was kind of profound was a lot like art. I heard like a famous lawyer like compare art to law, and it's just like a lot like art. Law is alive, where it's moving and it's changing every day. Whereas you can write a lot of shit down on paper, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, like in Kentucky, it's like illegal to have like an ice cream cone in your back pocket, like stuff like that. Is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, like law is real. Law is like this is bad and that is good. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy part is you're right, and laws always change it unless you got amendments for shit, Bill of Rights and shit. When that comes,
that's what I'm saying. You can write shit down forever, but it's like I feel like in a real situation, when you become faced with real facts in a real situation, we all know what's right and what's wrong. So it's like I feel like law is alive in that in that context where it's like that's not right, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or
everything is circumstantial and based on the situation that you're running for it. I agree. I definitely agree with that.
So what's something y'all look for in a partner?
You gotta have a better segue than that.
Yo, come on.
You gotta have a better segue. I'm not letting you go on that one, yo. You gotta have a better segue than that, yo.
That's hilarious.
We wasn't going to just jump.
You was about to jump directly from not necessarily bashing women, but saying that
I just want to know. I really don't even think that we bashing women because realistically, women was realistically, women weren't the ones that made that really happen. Like, men could have been like, "No, we're not doing that," and it wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying?
It's not bashing women, but like I know, there is a segment of this country
a large
segment of this country that will watch this video and completely take what we said out of context.
The door is open. It's open.
It's actually not open. I should watch it.
Then why the fuck can't you help me, yo?
I watched it.
Yeah, that wouldn't help niggas at all. I'm sorry. I thought it was online.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
You don't talk to me.
He said no, never again. But I was going to ask you.
That's hilarious.
This is funny because that's all good.
Bill didn't help a nigga though. I just
Watch your struggle.
Yo, I enjoy it.
You enjoy the struggle. Interesting. I don't know. Not a part of a struggle.
I enjoy it. I'm gonna lie.
Excuse me, you know.
I'm not even in the picture. I'm not here.
How do you know?
I just know.
She got that.
That's so ignorant. Like,
you
you
know?
That's why we nonsense.
That's why I'm gonna abort this baby. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just doing whatever I want. You know what I'm saying?
Who said anything about abortion?
If you were to watch the video, you would know that.
That was an accident. That was not
You actually like kind of took us way back. Like, you discredited so what we was talking about.
Bro, don't sip on my water while y'all talking shit about
You
me.
discredited what we was talking about. Once I opened it, this one is my water.
Yeah.
Water back?
To go water.
You want it back?
Anyway.
But I was
We
asking
just got thrown for a whole loop.
the whole thing. But my question wasn't exactly the next topic necessarily, but I wanted to know what you looked for previously to avoid that situation from happening. Like, do you, like for me, when I see a certain type of woman, I'm like, that's a bad idea to do that wrong. Or I'd be like, I shouldn't even, first of all, I'm not kind of. So I'm like, I'm already
Yeah,
there.
I do
What'd
not
you
wear.
say?
I do not wear those.
I'm not
Say?
about that kind of life. So
Yeah,
my thing is
I
like,
said condom so fast.
I'm trying to think of a less vulgar word to say than condom, but
Condoms?
It's nothing vulgar about condoms.
No.
They say that in elementary
How old
school.
is it?
I don't like it.
Fucking 10-year-old.
That's how much I don't like condoms. That shit disgusting.
Yeah, non-condoms is the reason you're here, buddy. it's just like,
But for me, I vet women in the process. Like I'm not doing that. Like I'm just no. That's a trap. I'm not doing that. That's not. That's.
I feel like you can
I
see
think
that decision.
I think you can do that to an extent though, because I know some dudes that they vetted some chicks out and still got caught up. So you can
But I don't
vet.
even mean not having a baby.
I feel like you can grow into crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
especially in a situation where she wasn't crazy at first and then you start dogging shorty. Oh
I know some niggas that'll make it crazy. But
yeah, yeah. So I mean, you can vet all you want, but sometimes
But
some
the
of the
thing was
actions
still
that go through
successful
all
that
that.
made her crazy though. Like if you saw her and was like, yo, because I'm not talking about not having a baby in general. I'm
I
talking
mean,
about
because like I'm thinking like
That
vetting
help.
has like
Talking about betters and this is gonna be
all
an
the way through.
A1.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like betting as in like this is Peyton Manning. He's gonna be 20 years. He's gonna be
20 years,
Super
Super
Bowl,
Bowl,
Okay.
4 MVPs. You know what I'm saying?
70,000 yards.
And,
Yeah.
and no issues.
But the vetting
No
still-
other issues
But
at all.
if you mess
Except
that
for
up,
maybe
that
his
vetting
wife.
still works.
Maybe you'll have his wife take the blame for the steroids. So sad. I'll be digging the rose bushes, fucking up. Nobody's daisies look like mine. Like mine. Fucking.
So
Scott's turf.
to answer your question, I really just go on a certain process, and even though you think I date all ratchet chicks, yo, I don't.
Nah, I didn't say all ratchet. I was like, you like that,
That shit
about them.
tastes-
Like,
Oh yeah. So it's weird. I'm attracted to ratchet chicks and ratchet chicks, and ratchet chicks gravitate to me. But I've learned to stay away from them. I've learned to stay away from if I notice that you're
Well, that's even good.
yeah, I don't know. 'Cause I do try to stay with ratchet chicks.
Okay.
At least when it comes to dating.
Okay.
I'm not having dated to be ratchet chicks. I've been around a lot. Dating and having sex with them? No.
I know when niggas be lying, they're like, this nigga's lying. I mean, like, you just like the ratchet, you want to be around ratchet, just like.
Yeah, I
get
don't
that.
date them though. I haven't. I wouldn't.
Okay. I mean, like.
I've never lied in this podcast.
I guess, like, you're getting away with a technicality, but it's like, okay, like, date as in what, like, okay, whatever.
As in taking them home and fucking them. I have not done that too often.
Okay,
Twice.
sir. Move on.
Got me sidetracked. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about.
See, because you love the ratchet.
We were talking about vetting, and I said, what do you look for to vet? Like, what are your critiques necessarily? You said you concerned.
I don't know. I really just didn't. Yo, time with the woman will tell you.
Y'all ever watch The Bronx Tale?
Yes.
Yeah, it's eventually open the door for you. You know what I'm saying? She'll lean over, open the door for you.
Yeah. Yo.
It's little shit. It's just
Yeah.
little shit.
That's why I never understood the.
Will you cut my sandwich?
That's why I never understood the dudes that jump right into the
Yo,
system.
men get so much information off stupid. Like,
It's not even stupid
no,
though.
like,
It's not stupid though. It's realistic stuff about what kind of woman you are.
I'm not saying stupid like I don't agree.
What kind of?
I'll be like, oh, like,
So it's not stupid
She
stuff.
don't water bottle, right?
It's not stupid stuff. It's minor stuff. I'll say minor, minuscule. It's not stupid at all. Those are the things that make your character. Those are the things that make you the woman you are. Not one of these girls out here. Not one of these
Like,
guys.
you should leave like your dish rag in the sink balled up. You have no home training. Get out of my house. Right?
Yo, you're not even gonna put it on the faucet, yo.
Like, come on, are you serious?
Another
It's gonna mildew in there. It's gonna make my house smell like shit.
Bro.
You're gonna then pack me for my house smell like shit. This all comes back to you being a bitch. Like, it's just like, all this, you did that, then you tried to pack me for that, then it's like,
You set me up for the pack because you wanted something to pack.
another thing that, especially in ours,
it's like saying you up for the abortion. You lay down. Like, I just don't get how
There's a lot of us to pick and roll.
it's especially in our generation.
I like that. Instead of pick and roll. You
Ah,
gotta play it. Yeah, you gotta play it. You gotta play it.
I haven't been that. Especially in our generation, I know I always look at like social media and what you post. If you post, if you,
I don't hold a lot of merit in that. But
that's I do.
I don't hold a lot of merit, but I can see
because
what
like
you
shit
did.
like Aisha Curry can fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Like the
I'm not
Aisha
gonna say
Curry,
it doesn't
like the
matter.
Aisha Curry shit, like, and I feel like even as strong as I feel like their relationship is, I feel like just low key that's just a
an unnecessary problem that she brought about.
that's always gonna
It's
be there. Whether
it's
we
an
talk about it or
unnecessary
not.
problem that she didn't have to
Whether
bring
we
in that
talk about it or
relationship.
not, and you got the mansion, you all the way upstairs, I'm all the way downstairs.
I'm
What
gone
is she
half the year.
doing? What is she doing? Yeah, true that. You travel for it. That's true.
He literally travels all year,
True
bro.
that. True that.
It may seem 6 months long.
Mommy like the gardener. Where are you going?
Upstairs.
With what?
Mind my business.
Excuse me. Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey, what you say?
look at the drugs.
Right. So I'm like, what?
She
You didn't put in for that.
I mean, she did big for it.
How you know?
She said it was going.
Notice how you answer.
Realistically.
Give me more facts and then I'll be fast.
She gave you the facts.
You don't know that.
She gave you the facts,
You don't know
and
that.
you agreed to the facts.
See, you let them think that it's like it's realistically just an extension of mine.
Oh my God.
Don't listen to that bullshit.
She can't even hear, so, so I would put the stock into that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand, yo. This is probably gonna finish.
We never hit top with
At
probably.
all, yo. Like at all.
Oh my God.
You gotta do better. But we
No. But I put a lot of stock in what you post, especially like pictures.
Mhm.
If you're constantly posting half naked pictures,
Nah.
bro, you're not the woman I'm looking for.
I don't even care about that. I don't like the weak shit. I don't like that.
The insecure shit, the mentally weak shit. The shit the shit that cries, I'm looking for attention.
That Kardashian shit. Like, have you ever seen an episode of like the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians or some shit like that? You ever heard the way they talk? Like, they just sound like they're whining the whole time. Like, oh my god, oh my god. Like, you would think, like, you wouldn't realize that, like, they're richer than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what are you crying about? I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely pay attention to it. It definitely holds some merit with me, but I can't say I put a lot of stock into it. Because for me, it's a thing I gotta feel in person. I gotta feel.
But usually if they post like that, they're like that. That's how they are as a person.
I would agree with that.
So I have to put merit
That's
into
almost,
it.
and that's almost more. I almost put more merit into it because that's really how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
You're
that's
just
really
able to post it without having
because a
no
lot of people can put on that face for a long time. You can act like something different for a long time.
How I am on Facebook, that's really how I am in person. Like that's real shit. Like you are the way you are in person as you are on Facebook.
I don't believe that.
I believe it because the only difference, the only difference is you're more open on Facebook, you're more open on Instagram, you're more open on Tumblr because you're not there in person. You have a level of separation.
That's assuming that fun thugs are real. Like that's assuming that dudes who are tough on Facebook are tough in real life.
No, that doesn't
that's
mean
the same comparison you just made.
No, but they do feel like they're tough in life. That doesn't mean they are. I can feel like I'm as tough as I want to be. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna get knocked the fuck out.
But that goes the same way for the chick. Like it might not be the same, but that's why I say I'm not gonna say I put a lot of merit in it, but I pay attention to it.
Listen, if a thumb thug is tough in real life,
Is that what they're calling it? A thumb thug? Because you kept saying that. I'm like, what is this?
Use that
You
act
said
on Facebook.
a
You get in the
thumb
face is
thug?
not the same thing.
I thought it was like
either way, like,
we still not calling niggas Twitter.
but they still feel like that. They might not verbally say it to you, but that's how they feel, bro. That's what I'm saying. Facebook gives you that separation where you can truly be who you are. That's how some of these women are. Facebook gives them that separation where, well, I don't want to act like this.
How you feel with what you are aren't the same thing, though. I don't agree with that. How you feel with what you are?
We're getting to a level that's like, I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
What do you mean?
You say are and aren't are the same thing?
Because if I...
Did you just use the same word in 3 different, like, fucking... I don't even think you can do that. Like, what just happened here? How you are and aren't the same thing? Like, I don't...
How you feel and who you are as a person aren't the same thing. If I feel like punch you in the chest, that don't mean I'm gonna punch you in the chest if I'm soft. Those are 2 different things.
Okay, so I feel like
but that's a part of you.
If you want to punch somebody in the chest versus...
How is thinking you want to punch one in the
because
chest
if you
not a
won't
part
do
of
it,
you?
then that's not...
It's a thought that you just had.
But if I'm not gonna do it, that's not one.
But it's a thought that you just had. If you didn't, if that wasn't...
So y'all are telling me y'all the ones that don't do drugs. That's what y'all telling me. We're having this conversation and y'all don't do drugs. The fuck are you saying right now? Explain to me what you're saying right now. You're not saying anything, like you're not. Let's please, cause it's like, yo, you're not.
This is a side conversation.
We're getting caught up in fucking our ignorance. Like, they're gonna be like, these niggas don't know shit.
Please don't say that. That's so disrespectful.
No, you serious?
Nigga, you spit on me!
I did. I'll get off.
The fuck you talking about? Don't spit it out. You spitting on me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Continue. Next topic, bro.
I actually think we're out of topics. We were just kind of freestyling this point. Being completely transparent on this camera.
You want to freestyle real quick? Say no.
What else is going on in the world, fellas? How was your Memorial Day weekend? Did y'all do anything?
I couldn't on the
I feel like I did a lot. I feel like I drank way more than I usually do.
Way
more than I should.
I felt. I don't like it.
I spent my time weekend working in a restaurant that don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, that was that.
Most restaurants really good. Especially on Memorial Day. On like holidays.
Agreed. So,
I remember on Mother's Day, restaurant I went to, credit card machine didn't work. And I was like, you're closed today. Because if you think I got cash for all of this, you're out of your mind.
He said, nope.
And it was Sunday. Like, it was like, so you think I can go to the ATM and withdraw that?
Yo, I think restaurants are super funny.
I don't know. It's love and it's hilarious.
I think it's funny because like if you really,
it's the best place to work because realistically you can. Well, I appreciated working in the back because you can cuss like a sailor. You can do whatever you want. Like you can
talk about whatever the fuck you want.
Like, I once watched multiple videos of Mexicans decapitating Mexicans because the Mexicans that I was working with weren't Mexicans. They were even from Honduras, and they were like, we won't even go to Mexico. This is dangerous. They was like, look at this. I'm like, nigga, are you watching niggas sawing niggas' heads off?
I know that.
Yeah. The Hondurans and Dominicans, they'll tell you.
Yo,
we don't even go
to
to
the restaurant I work at is right on Pratt Street, bro. And it's this big ass, our whole restaurant is big glass windows.
You work at Brio?
Brio's closed.
Shut the fuck up.
Brio closed 2 months ago.
Yo, that was my joint.
They closed 2 months ago.
I love Mexican Italian food, but go ahead.
But I work across from. Did you know they put an IHOP downtown?
No, not.
You know what Phillips is?
Yes.
You know what a pair of chains is?
No.
Yes.
You know what a Fogo de Chao is?
Yes.
IHOP is right next to Fogo de Chao.
Get the fuck out of here.
Where the Panera Bread should be. Where the Panera Bread should be. That's IHOP now. We're right across the street from the IHOP.
I know y'all get dumb business because like niggas be like, why would I pay $18 when I know I can go over here? $18 you can get like
$18 not getting you nowhere in my restaurant.
And I have.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
$18 not getting you
I was
nowhere.
gonna say
That's not getting you. That might $18 though. You can get an alcoholic lemonade.
We gotta talk about what we work at.
Because we charge you $8 for the lemonade, and we charge you $8+ for whatever liquor you want.
Is it a 2.5 fucking ounce?
It's a shot.
Is it a 2.5?
It's a shot.
What is it?
I've never had it.
I know this. Technically, so this is what TGI Fridays taught me. Is that technically a shot is 2.5, 2.5 pour.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had 2.5 pour for $8, my nigga?
It's worth your money.
I'd slap the shit out you. Like if you poured me and I gave you $8, my nigga.
Okay, so but if we get down to the restaurant business, how it finesses everyone who's never worked in the restaurant industry, you don't fucking know. So the way we do it is, instead of putting the shot in the lemonade, we give you the shot, and we give you the lemonade, and we give you the shot. That way you know
you got a whole shot.
You got a whole shot.
Okay. And then
most niggas don't even know the axis is 2.5.
Well, true. If I see a shot glass, I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah. So even if it's not 2.5.
Oh, true. It was just that they had wrote it down for me, so I was like, when you give that niggas knowledge, that's power. You know what I'm saying?
I would say, yo, we've been working the game so long, yo. We know the ways that they finesse.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't. It's so hard to go out and enjoy myself like at a restaurant.
I do all the time.
I turn that off.
See, it's just like I cannot get over, and like I really am struggling with this right now. I cannot get over it, especially like just going to the bar, like especially if we're not doing food. Just going to the bar is essentially paying somebody to pour me drinks. That's it. I can pour my own drinks.
That's true. I've been trying to get over. I try to get over the house, and they be like, I'm knocking my bottle for that.
Yes.
Like no, but I respect it.
But you're also paying, if you want to look at it this way, and that's just how I choose to look at it, because I like
for the
it.
environment.
I was gonna say that's exactly.
You're paying for the
I
environment.
get that. That's why when we go to like the joint up top, with the balcony, I'm like, you don't hear me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because sometimes like this, you know what I'm saying?
And then you're also paying for the resource they have, how much they have. Because let's be honest, you don't have a full bar in your house, bro.
I mean, you're right, because I'm also not trying to mix liquor. I know what liquor I want, and I'll drink that.
Yeah. So.
And I don't need schnapps. No, I don't need sliced lemons. I have them.
I understand. What I'm saying is, when you go to the bar, you can get gin, one shot. You can get a Jack and Coke.
That's immature. And
you can switch it up.
You know better. You know better than to mix liquor. We're too old for that.
People do all the time. I still mix liquor.
I apologize. I cannot constitute that as a pro, because that is, first of all, you're not supposed to be doing that.
I've never died.
I mean, well, apparently, but it's like, it's not to say that you won't.
Well, we are all gonna die eventually. So.
This is very true, but I just don't want to have it be at the Green Turtle.
I don't go there, so I would also wouldn't know. I do not go to Green Turtle.
I hate how
this nigga
is so mad, yo.
This nigga don't go to the Green Turtle.
I've been twice in my life, and once was the last time we recorded. I went before that, and we went, and it was like 5 to 6 2-for-1 drinks.
That's what I'm saying. Like Green Turtle, like to go to the Green Turtle to drink, like you can argue about their food. Like I think they're really overrated on the food.
Yeah,
agreed. But the first time I'm saying, like, just going there for the bar and for an environment.
Yeah. So
I'm saying, like,
okay. So the first time I went, it was late at night. It was empty inside, and we just got food and we got a couple drinks, but it wasn't happy hour or anything. So I didn't see the benefit. I didn't see a hype in Green Turtle.
Well, if you pay full price in Green Turtle, yeah, you're not gonna enjoy it.
Exactly. Yeah. And that first night we paid full price in Green Turtle. I'm like, what the fuck is the hype? But now I see what it is, and I will never go if it's not happy hour again.
See, but I've also been places where like people go for the environment, and I don't, and I will not go for the environment. Like
where?
You can get like the most ridiculously saturated drinks. Like I talk about how like people don't put enough liquor in the drinks. I go to places where they put too much liquor in the drinks. Yeah. Like the Golden Dragon, where you can go up there and get poked up.
That's the third time I've heard of that place.
You've never been? Well, I'm surprised at you.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm
surprised he hasn't ended up there at least once or twice with all the niggas that he knows.
I'm not, bro.
No, people invite me all the time. I just haven't.
I'm not surprised he's been though. I'm not surprised he hasn't been.
Because he goes everywhere.
If he was saying I'm a regular, I would have been like,
I've heard this nigga drive for 2 hours for like just dinner.
That doesn't surprise me.
See that. Like,
Golden Dragon, that would surprise me.
Golden Dragon has a pretty good kitchen.
I'm not saying he don't. What I'm saying is that environment would surprise me for already.
Okay.
I do not see him liking that environment because I don't like that. I hate going to
I brought it up to talk about how I don't like it.
I hate going to
Golden Dragon. And everybody wants to go there. It's like, yo, the drinks can be as wet as you want, but like I've been there where they don't talk. They won't even act. They'll act like you're not even there. You have to act ignorant to get served. Yo. And then after that, it's like, yo, everybody. It's just
so. You also in the industry, so you also know that regular restaurants, customer service pays your bills.
Right.
Places like Golden Dragon, customer service doesn't pay your bills because it's 18% gratuity, whether I'm good or not.
That's true. 18% gratuity, and they have the name recognition where it's like.
We're getting business regardless. Yo, I've been in Golden Dragon
Golden Dragon has been shut down. The amount of niggas that we know that have been stabbed, shot, or like involved in something like that immediately after leaving Golden Dragon is absolutely ridiculous for the amount of people that are there tonight.
Windsor Inn is like that.
Right.
Corinthians is like that.
First of all, don't ever talk about Windsor Inn like that.
I love Windsor Inn. I love Windsor Inn. Yo, they're fucking lamb chop, boy.
They got
the best lamb chop, Joe.
When they got that new shop, it was like, oh, okay. Y'all kind of separate, and also they got realistically they got the best price for your bang for your buck in the county for crabs, in my opinion. And I've done my research, like for real. So, and also Corinthians, I have a small problem with Corinthians. I have a good friend who that's the last place he was seen.
Yo, Corinthians, especially back in the day, like I've heard stories. My mother told me stories. Uncles have told me, yo, Corinthians should be off the fucking chain.
No, it's not. It's not used to be, sir.
I don't know. I've only been twice.
Oh no, I just know that it's still alive like that, and like so much so that like it's affected my life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, when Hazelwood, not as bad as the other places,
but still got.
But it's still got a reputation.
They got a rep.
Yeah.
The closer you get to it, like that, and Brewers is like that. Brewers out in Essex? Yeah, you see, you know. Yeah, Brewers, you get dirty cups, dirty bitches. But you going home with something. You going home with something.
Hey, fuck yeah, yo. But the problem with those places and how they make drinks, one, I can only drink them half the time because they're so fucking.
They don't clean their filters. You know that. Like it's like the older we get, the more I can taste shit like that. The more like. I can't do it.
But it also sets an unrealistic standard for alcohol and drinks for our community. And like I've made it my business when it sounds crazy and sounds ignorant, but when black people come into an establishment I work at and they have a problem with a drink, I always tell them, this is not Hazelwood. Like this is not a place that you go at night for a club. Like this is a corporate restaurant that measures their drink.
You can't expect
Hazelwood drink.
There's way more alcohol in
that's why they wrote it down for my nigga ass. They said this is gonna be 2.5. So sure, I'm ass be bad when they come out to be 2.5.
I tell people all the time. Every time I read certain guidelines, certain places, all I read is no niggas. Every time I read it, I'm like, that one, no niggas.
Yeah, but. I was explaining.
I swear.
I was explaining to somebody recently, like
I heard they can't play rap music at Looney's no more.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
You sure? You said that's not a thing?
That's not a thing.
Oh, they don't play rap music no more?
At all.
Yo, I heard they specifically was saying they was calling songs out no Meek Mill.
Don't go no
and these are niggas that I know in law enforcement. I'm like. You can't make that kind of law. They were like, yeah, they can.
The unfortunate part about it is when you cut that stuff out, the shenanigans comes down.
That's true.
I don't know how.
In immature world, it's also boring now.
It's crazy.
Nobody's looking for
It's crazy because when these establishments make these racist rules and laws, it's like. I see why they did it. Power plant, no Timberlands.
I was just gonna say
they don't play hip hop like that in Power Plant. I know why. Because niggas was fighting there every night, stomping niggas. To a certain extent, I get why these places do it, they see the news where every weekend somebody's fighting at Hazelwood or fighting at Golden Dragon.
There's no coincidence that we confiscated 10 page attempts.
Like, so how does everyone have life? That's all I'm saying.
Yo, I got this beef and broccoli.
But I don't agree with what you said earlier. Where when you look at the drink counts and you look at how with what I don't necessarily agree that screams no nigga. It screams come and build a rapport with the bartender. You build rapport with bartenders. You get the strongest drinks you ever get, even in the corporate restaurants.
This is why you need to run something. You need to be a manager at some restaurant because like I just don't see it like that. It's like build a rapport with who. Like,
But
realistically,
that's
gonna be a machine in 6 years.
Yo,
I don't even expect it.
Yo, but that's real. Yo, that's real.
This real talk. Though.
All the places where I go when I really need a strong drink, I know the bartender. TGI Fridays.
And also
there's
there's a level of old school relationship building, just having a rapport with someone.
Yes. And I was gonna say
that it's like we're not friends, but I know that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He comes in all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, and he tips properly.
True.
I'm getting my worth for putting this extra effort out.
And like I don't want to be like yo, but if you got impeccable service, you deserve it. Like yeah.
Only reason I feel you, but I don't disagree with you. The only thing about that is like, and maybe it's just me, like those things are already said without being said though. Like, of course I'm gonna come in there, build a rapport. Of course I'm gonna come in there, tip you properly. But that's why I say it might be my own bias because the average is in pride nowadays.
It's not an understanding.
Yeah,
because of course I'm gonna do that when I come in.
I feel like we're the type of niggas that are cut from that kind of cloth.
Yeah.
But like you can't say that everybody, you know what I'm saying, had like a moment to whip our asses. Like I feel like we all got ass whoopings, which is why we're not in jail.
And then you got to look at it from I know a lot of people that just like going to different places.
Yeah.
And that's all fine. You're never gonna build rapport with any bartender. So you're always gonna get the basic of the basic drinks. And that's fine if you're okay with that. I want to go to new places too, but I'm always gonna have those 3, 4, 5 different places where I know I can go to, and I know I'm gonna know that bartender.
Just like Papa's, like we go down Papa's right now. The chick knows what I'm gonna order. She's not gonna get Jack and Coke, lemon pepper wings, extra crispy, all flats, blah blah blah. Like
yeah, they know your order.
And you know what? Now that you really say it, I'm gonna tip her better. Like
I legit ask everyone's name. Like I'll be like, what's your name? And then I'll call them by that because even that level of respect. Like you're not just a person. Like you're a person. Like you're a human being. Like what's your name?
I think I really think the food industry where in terms of what it used to be is losing itself because takeout is taking a big hold. Postmates, but all these places you see
it's more and more or less of I don't want to talk to you. Where's my phone? Like I just ordered on my phone. Like are you fucking talking to me? Like I already put it on my phone. Like you know exactly what I want. Can you read, nigga? Like and that's what I don't like because there's so much of let's not talk to each other.
Yes,
like
and
that's what I just don't understand why we can't just sit down have conversations.
The discomfort when I walk up to a person.
It's crazy because you said you should just own your shit. I mean, I've thought about it. Yo, my shit be so different. It would really be for certain people. Like, it's a lot of people that will walk on my shit and be like, I'm not feeling this because, oh, you on your phone? My servers are allowed not to talk to me. No, you don't have to leave. But when you don't have a server come to you for 20 minutes because you're sitting on your fucking phone, I don't want to hear shit. Acknowledge my server and maybe you can get some service.
You mean verbally talking or texting or in general?
Why are you on your phone at a fucking table?
But if I'm by myself and I'm on a business, like I'm texting business, and then you come over and I acknowledge you.
Right. I've been at tables. Yo,
I'll meet you in the middle with that. If like because I feel like there's a level of rudeness that can also take.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if the server comes up to you, hi, how you doing, and you still like, yeah, bitch, I just want a coffee with black da da da.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
If that's the case, then yeah, when your coffee come lukewarm and shit like that, like,
I've seen niggas at the table do this right here, bro. The server walk up and they be like, or the server walk out, they be like,
that's what
they be like, yeah, let me get the as soon as I see that shit walking off,
yeah,
I'll be back. But I'm not taking that order.
and there's something I can put down real quick.
Right.
If I'm here and
I can't even walk up to a register and be like, oh, like,
yeah,
I want to jig like me.
Like, even if
I'm automatically be like, oh,
I'm about to walk up.
I'm about to go over there, hold on real quick. And I have a whole conversation and dialogue with you. Yo, people don't realize how disrespectful it is to give half your attention to you. And then what makes it even worse is they'll give you half their attention, and then when their order's half wrong, they're looking at you like, nigga, you fucked up.
Yeah. And then they want to count the meal.
Yeah, like
a whole count the meal because you never looked up once.
No, bro. No, bro. But that's why that's why situations. But that's why servers like me, they won't work certain places. Like
it always bugs me on people like that because I'm always the type to
I'm not even gonna lie. I almost think the Chick-fil-A thing is too far. Like my pleasure, my pleasure. Like it's not my pleasure to serve you this chicken, nigga. Like
first of all,
it's my necessity, nigga, because I gotta pay
gotta
for
pay
shit.
my bills.
You feel me? And I'm a
Gotta
value.
pay my bills.
And these are niggas that's only forgiven. So like, yeah, dog. Like,
I don't know. It's just weird.
I almost be like, you don't have to say to me, yo. You don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my pleasure.
My pleasure. That shit.
But on a quiet note, I'm just checking on any accounts this week.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Like, you were going to something.
She cool. I don't know if I give it a G word.
Yo, she had. All right,
Whoa.
so I don't know if it's just me, but white nails.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
The white with the front. With
It drives any friendship drives.
Y'all know it's a Chick-fil-A downtown, right? On Pratt Street.
Yes. No, have you been to the one over by
Time out. These are the fattest bitches. Yo.
They'll say no, it's my pleasure.
It is my pleasure. Yo, it's like Chick-fil-A make their little pants, the pants that they give them. They make them for a big butt. It's like,
or you know what they're doing is they give you the pants and they be like, here, have like 6 of these sandwiches.
That's for you.
Take that home. That's the homework. That's for you. That's that homework.
yo, I was in there the other day and the young lady that took my order, yo, she was super sweet and I was trying not to be a perv. But the whole time she take my order, all right, so I'm in the middle, and it's her and 2 chicks right on the side of her taking 2 orders, and all 3 of them just fat. And I'm sitting there like this.
I feel like you was gonna take the opportunity to try to hit a split. Go ahead.
I hear what? Yo, I'm sitting there the whole time taking the order. I'm like, yo, let me get another one, no pickle. Let me get another one, no pickle. Extra place house, please.
My thing is like, here's why I'm paying.
You fought the pickle? You like the pickle in your
First of all, don't ever say it to me like that. Then no.
Like what?
No,
There's no word pickle.
yeah, I don't like
Yo,
it. And I honestly, I'll take that one because I really felt weird. Like you just said pickle too many times. It's like twice. And then you were also talking about bitches, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like which in context, like, it was a pick, like, so. And actually, no, I don't like it. I don't even like the flavor of it on my.
I don't think
but
it
like,
sandwiches.
I think it leaves a weird. Like,
I think on the side is cool with
thank you.
sandwiches.
Yes,
But never put it on my sandwiches.
like why is the inside of my bun green now?
Thank you.
Like,
Exactly. And it salts up the chicken. Like, at no point is it doing anything good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you that, like, once I get caught checking you, I'll be here now. Like, yes,
I'm gonna speak on it.
Yo, my dude got caught at work like that, and she fried him so bad. Like, and I was like, if he would have owned it, and I'm like, we're in sales, dog. You gotta like be quick on your feet.
Yeah.
You can't get fried in the open.
So definitely do like you got me.
Yo, because this happened like 3 weeks ago. I'm still laughing about it because every time I see that nigga, I'm like, yo, you ain't had nothing better to say than like. So at my job on certain days, like if they're gonna ask you to work a whole bunch, they'll buy food first, right? And so like we got people that work on the other side of the building, they come over, and sometimes like it's a lot of ladies that work on the other side, they come over, blah 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 blah. A couple of them are gorgeous as the Lord makes them, and like like you ever like we be on the phone on the headset. You know, and so like if you ever like worked in a call center, you know like people will like gaze out because it's like, and they're not or like they will stare you in your face, but like they're not looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're on the phone, you're in a totally another world, but like this is just where my eyes are because I'm awake. You know what I'm saying? Like blah blah blah. So like she got her food and like the way his desk is situated, like she watched him like watch her walk up, grab her shit, and then watch. And so like on the way back, she was with her girl. She was like, "What are you looking at?" And then Black Girl Fashion was like, "I'm trying to figure out what you're looking at." And I was like, yes. Cause I'm like, yo, she just shot me there because like she's like the level where like. I felt like it was kind of like picking on, like, if you go back to high school, it's like, you're picking on my man. Kind of like, you like picking on it. Because, like, if it were me, you wouldn't have that bass in your voice. You would be like,
have that bass.
I'd be like, bitch, I'm looking at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll go to HR and explain myself or take my day off. Take my little day off.
Take my suspension.
No problem, but like she was like, I'm trying to figure out what you're looking at, and like the way she did it was like obviously she was trying to make a scene, blah blah blah, and he was just caught in a situation where he could have just been like, I'm looking at your assets, or like you know what I'm saying, like I'm looking at you know what I'm saying something good, or blah blah blah, like so I want to take you up, or anything, or like bitch I'm looking past you, like you know what I'm saying, like it's
your weak ass.
anything,
not much.
But like I saw this man like and she was like and then she went even further, was like, what's your name? What's your name? Yeah, like it's get loud. Yo, like
that's awkward.
You ever know people but you don't know them, like you know what I'm saying? Like I know you work here, but I don't know you. Like I work on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
she don't even come in contact that much.
Exactly. Yeah. So she just kind of like fried my man. So I was just like, had you been a little quicker, you could have been.
I don't know. She might be attracted to dudes. Like
if you've been smooth,
9 times out of 10, Artie, that's the case because like think about it. Girls realistically grow into shit. Like they don't really like niggas off forever. They like guys, like you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga's pissing all over the place. Like come on. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like if you would have controlled the situation because I really feel like there's still a very innate animal presence in us as humans, where it's like if you control it, if you
not even necessarily control the chick,
assert your dominance, or assert you
control that situation,
or don't cower. Just don't cower. Have a you know,
don't piss in your pants. Step it up.
I tell people all the time when you walking up to chicks, like you have to walk in there like she almost owes you something. Like you be grateful I walk over there, like across the bar bottle, and I'm buying you a drink.
You're welcome.
I need your attention for 2 seconds.
I'm not buying you a drink. Fuck you.
No, I'm definitely.
I'm not buying you a drink.
Yeah, now that equality shit that y'all was marketing for.
No, I don't know you.
No, sure.
Your boyfriend literally gonna be sitting right next to you. Fuck you and that drink.
Yeah,
you lost your mind.
Real talk, and literally like y'all were just on TV marching for this.
Yeah, you walk up to me and buy me a motherfucking
Pay
drink.
your half. Pay your half.
Yo, you walk up to me and buy me a drink. I'm not buying you no. I'm not buying no drink.
This is a calculated buy a drink though.
No, calculating
like
shit.
But you don't actually shoot your shot anyway. Like that's not your thing.
Bro, I've talked to chicks.
I just don't think buying.
I don't have to buy you a drink to shoot my shot.
No, but like I think
my drink is really tasty.
It's almost like the Trojan.
Or what do you drink?
I'll order
I'll
order it, but remember that's on her tab. That's on her tab.
Bro, what you drinking? Let me try one of those. I'll try what you drinking. I'm not buying it for you. You lost your mind.
I feel like we've given these things extra content.
We've been here for a little minute, and I feel like that turned into a good little run.
Yeah.
With that being said, this is Extracurricular-Nonsense again. Like and subscribe on all our platforms.
If not, go fuck yourself.
I
look in the lens when I say shit like that. Like
I'm looking at soul, son.
I want people to like
to know that I really don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
I'm sorry, guys.